42 days of Keto Chow. Today is day 25. Um, I actually recorded a podcast yesterday, which was pretty cool. It went quite a bit longer than we had anticipated. Originally, we were planning for just a 30-minute recording, and we ended up doing 90 minutes. I don't know if he'll break that up into two podcasts or keep it at one, but it's for a guy he's a longtime customer of Keto Chow. He's actually been hanging out and watching what I've been doing since 2015, and so he just wanted to chat, and it was a lot of fun. Today I have been working like mad to get stuff lined up for Keto Chow 2.1. Just to recap really briefly, Keto Chow 2.1 is the revision that's going to be coming out hopefully in about 6 to 8 weeks, depending on how quickly we can get stuff going. I guess you could say, am changing the type of magnesium that we're using to magnesium malate. It'll help people with digestive issues, we'll call it that. It also changes the protein from a whey protein isolate to a milk protein isolate. The stuff that I was doing today was testing out a different milk protein isolate that has lecithin in it. And lecithin is it's a byproduct of oil manufacturing, of vegetable oil manufacturing. Typically, people use soybean lecithin, and we were using soy lecithin on version 2.0 and 2.01. With version 2.02, we switched to a sunflower lecithin, which was nice because we could take the contained soy, even though it didn't contain soy protein, it just had soy lecithin, which has no proteins in it. It's nothing to be concerned about, but people were all crazy about soy anything. It's hilarious, but whatever. So it was really nice to have sunflower lecithin. Well, this new one has sunflower lecithin as well. The reason that you use lecithin, or have it be lecithinated, is the lecithin, it kind of groups together the little tiny bits of powder, because when you take a liquid protein, a whey protein, a milk protein, whatever, and you dry it, they spray dry it and they put lecithin in there to clump together all the little bits, so that first off, it doesn't make as much dust, so it's nicer to handle. It also makes it mix easier. So when you hit it with an immersion blender and there's water there, it mixes up quickly instead of kind of clumping together. And you know the thing that you get when you make, or rather used to make hot chocolate? Yeah. So it's to get rid of that. The stuff I had been testing out did not have any lecithin at all, which was good in that it didn't have soy lecithin or sunflower. This one does have sunflower lecithin, which most people would be like, okay, whatever. As long as it doesn't have soy. So it's testing that out. And that's what I've been doing all day, and getting things up and going, trying to work things out so that we're ready to go as soon as the flavoring place gets back the nutrition information for the flavors. Because that's what we're waiting on, because as soon as we get that, then I can send off the packaging for printing. That's going to take a while. Hopefully, while that's going, we can get the stuff mixed up and get ready for packaging. So as soon as the packaging comes in, we can just ship it out, and we'll be done. The reason why this all came to a head today, why it became very important, is because today was the day that we ran out of chocolate peanut butter, and we ran out of cookies and cream in the week bag size. We still have a lot of samples, and we still have a lot of the chocolate that you can add powdered peanut butter to kind of get the same deal. The powdered peanut butter, like PB2 and stuff like that, they do have sugar on the ingredients. It's not much, it's a little tiny bit. So they have more carbs. I think it's like 3 instead of 2 per serving. The flavor isn't quite as strong. Ours is really high in fat content, and that's what carries along the peanut flavor. So anyway, we won't have any of the chocolate peanut butter or the cookies and cream until we get version 2.1 in. So I want to get that going as fast as possible. So anyway, today, as far as the test goes, I guess I should cover that since this is a vlog of the test. Let's see, I had breakfast at noon. I'm going to have lunch. Right now it's 2 o'clock. I'll have lunch in just a little bit. I was just working all morning, so I just didn't care. But this morning I had again the macadamia nut oil Keto Chow. I had twice as much flavoring as I normally would put into it, and that makes it kind of bearable. We went to a family party, I guess you could say, last night where we had tacos and stuff like that. I was just drinking my stuff, and there were some people who usually aren't there, and so they had all these questions about Keto Chow and what I was doing, and it was kind of funny. I was telling everybody, I'm like, you might think that you like macadamia oil, but you don't like it this much. So I've got 4 days left. It's not too bad. Anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on. Anyway, catch you tomorrow.